Hi YouTube, I'm Vigilant and welcome to another episode of the historic review of World War II ships. Today I will be talking about the US heavy cruiser Des Moines. Can say that the ship has an interesting story, but she was one of the few Tier 10 ships in World of Warships that actually existed. Before moving on, consider subscribing to my channel, it will help me out a lot and it will be greatly appreciated. If you're a history maniac or you like cool replays, hit that subscribe button, like and comment. The video was provided by one of my clanmates, Dynamo BG, so without further delay, let's get into it. The history of this ship is very short. She didn't participate in World War II, there are no heroic battles or thrilling actions around the world, and the ship was mostly used for training exercises. USS Des Moines was the lead ship of the class of the United States Navy heavy cruisers. She was the first ship in the US Navy to feature the auto-loading Mark 16 caliber gun, the first of its type in the world, which allowed her to shoot a lot faster with her main battery guns than her predecessors. 12 ships of the class were programmed, but only 3 were ever built. These were USS Newport News, USS Des Moines, and USS Salem. The last one still exists, and it is a museum ship in Quincy, Massachusetts. Des Moines was launched on 27th of September 1946 and commissioned on 16th of November 1948. She was 219 meters long, powered by 4 steam engines that gave her a total of 120,000 shaft horsepower and a top speed of 33 knots, which is the equivalent of 38 miles per hour or 61 kilometers per hour. She had a range of about 10,500 nautical miles, which is the equivalent of almost 20,000 kilometers. Her crew numbered of about 1,800 officers and seamen. She had 9 8-inch turrets and about 60 anti-aircraft guns. After being completed, Des Moines cruised from her home port at Newport, Rhode Island, on exercises of every type in the Caribbean, along the east coast, in the Mediterranean Sea, and in North Atlantic waters. In 1952 and each year from 1954 to 1957, she carried midshipmen for summer training cruises crossing to northern European ports. She also sailed to Northern Europe on NATO exercises in 1952, 53 and 55. Through her Mediterranean services, Des Moines contributed significantly to the success of the 6th Fleet in representing American power and interests in countries of Southern Europe, Northern Africa and the Near East. After decommissioning in 1961, she was put in the maintained reserve. In 1981, the United States Congress directed that the Navy should conduct a survey to determine if she and her sister ship Salem would be reactivated. The study concluded that while both ships would be useful in the active fleet, there was not enough deck space to add the modern weapon systems like Tomahawk cruise missiles, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, phalanx mounts, radars, communication systems, etc. In addition, the per-ship costs for the reactivation of the ships and their updates would be close to the costs of an Iowa-class battleship, and the money will be spent for a much less capable ship. Therefore, both ships remained in maintained reserve until they were struck off the reserve list in August 1993. Any attempts to turn her into a museum ship failed, and she was sold in 2005 and then towed for scrapping. Her sister ship, Newport News, was scrapped in New Orleans in 1993, and the third Des Moines class ship, USS Salem, is currently a museum ship in Quincy, Massachusetts. So this was the life and fate of USS Des Moines, the lead ship of the class of the United States Navy heavy cruisers. Enjoy the rest of the battle, and I'll see you in my next video.
stations requesting fire on the designated target. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Enemy cruiser destroyed! cruiser foundered.
Concentrate all efforts on protecting the base.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Affirmative. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Attention, reporting the target position. All stations, requesting fire on the designated target. The ship is on fire!
destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Requesting support. Concentrate fire on the designated target. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.